She's tired. Oh my goodness. It's not the day. Hello, beauties! It's your girl, the Plush Bride, back with another episode of Wedding Wine Wednesdays. Where on Wednesdays, we wear white wedding dresses while drinking wine. But I'm not drinking any wine today. Your girl is sick. But I can talk to you about wedding stuff, so that's super awesome, right? So this week, I thought wedding etiquette should be discussed because, people don't know how to behave themselves, and I really think that we should just at least get to the regular rules. I noticed that at some weddings, people just kind of get a little too hyped, too tight. They don't know how to act, and I realized that some people just don't know. And I'm here to guide you. It's really what I'm doing is I'm doing God's work. The first thing, obviously, is before you even get to the wedding, RSVP. I know we live in an age of technology and we live in an age of Facebook and, we don't have to RSVP to things. Weddings are still different. Like, weddings are still something you RSVP to. Like, you still have to send back the letter like a savage and put in the RSVP card, yes, no, maybe so, +1. Or if they don't have +1s and you don't bring your +1. That's it. Just send the card back. Now, here's why. When the guests are being invited, we have to pay for these guests to eat. When you are getting your guest list together, the venue or the caterer will need to know how many guests are in attendance. And they will need to see a final number of how many guests will be showing up to the wedding. If you don't RSVP, we don't know if you're showing up to the wedding. And if you're like me as a bride and you don't RSVP and I don't know that you're showing up to the wedding, I will assume you're not showing up to the wedding at all. And when you get there, you will not have a place card and you will not have a place to sit. Also, we have seating charts. So when you get to the wedding, so that's the next thing. When you get there, obviously get there on time. This is a big problem I used to have because of, my then spouse. And it was very frustrating because indecisiveness and all these other things. Make sure you pick out your outfit. Make sure you pick out all your stuff out before. Get your stuff way before, well ahead of the wedding, so you're not holding other people up, so you're not late. Tip number 3. When you show up, you have these things called place cards. Sometimes they do cute little place cards or they write your name or however they do it. I understand that sometimes you will be seated next to someone that you are not, interested in seated next to. I have not been in that situation per se, but I understand how it could be a problem. But that doesn't mean that you get to sit wherever you want to, okay? Don't be doing that. Like, because then you can't add chairs. Like, don't be that person that brings the chair over and squeezes it into the table that only fits 10 people, but you thought, well, I want to sit next to my homegirl, Natasha, so let me go squeeze in right quick. And then you got, 11 chairs, and then the caterer is trying to serve you, and then the food just don't fit, and there's no elbow room, and it's all because you want, you're just being inconsiderate. Let's just sit where we're supposed to and relax, calm down, okay? With wedding etiquette, I see a lot of times the liquor. There's a lot of open bars at these weddings, and yes, I know, turn up, turn down for what? It's so lit, it's so great. However, weddings aren't the club, so it isn't exactly that kind of party. Yes, loosen up a bit, enjoy yourself, but try not to get so drunk that you're falling all over the place. People have to take care of you. You're being a belligerent fool. Those things, let's not do that. Bad idea. The other thing, my ladies, do not wear white to the wedding. Unless your bride says to wear white, don't wear white. Okay? Another color to steer clear of is red, and also at times black, but I don't know. That's just me. Obviously, if you're from another culture, red is, like where some cultures, red is the color to wear and white is what you wear to funerals. Then obviously for that, then you switch it up. But in case of traditional weddings, if I'm wearing this dress, I'm the bride, this is it, me. You don't come in here with your white dress on thinking you're going to stun on these hoes and that you're going to be Beyonce at my wedding. Like, that's not going to happen. So fix it. Keep the toast short. I don't know if that's an etiquette thing. It's just a pet peeve. We have like 15 people who want to wish the bride and groom well wishes, and they want to be the person who gives like the best toast. But then the toast turns out to be like a speech or like their autobiography, and you're just sitting there smiling, waiting for your food, trying not to get hangry, getting really hangry, and wondering, when is it over? Obviously, mom, dad, brother, sister, you guys are going to take your toast. You're going to take your time because you guys have a special connection to your bride and groom. And obviously, the content of your toast, of your speech, best man, maid of honor, make sure it is appropriate. So let's not use this time to talk about that ex-boyfriend that she had, or that one romp in the sack he had with some girl he smashed back in the day. Let's not do that. That's not the place. Let's not do that, all right? We don't discuss the past of people at the weddings. We know that exes exist. Sometimes exes get to go to weddings. That's fine, but it is not the time to talk about it, okay? It's just weird. Like, let's not do that. You tell me, what do you think also should be included in the etiquette rules of weddings? And for those of you getting married, tell me what you expect your guests to do at the wedding. But obviously, leave your comments below. I'll love to discuss it with you. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.